welcome. We're just going to allow some more people to join us, and then we're going to get started. Just another minute or so, just so some people can join. Let's just give it another minute, and then we will get going. Welcome. All right, so welcome everybody. Thank you for joining today. This is our Uber 101 webinar for Connecticut. So congratulations, you should all be through a background check. You should be able to sign in and actually get online and be available to do trips. So the first thing we want to talk about is how it works, accepting the request. So as you see in the visuals, you have the first part, so that's your main screen for the app, but you're still offline. So that blue button up top, it may look a little different now, the app updates, but that's where you're going to click to go online, to become available. So you open up the app, you hit the blue go online button. So then you're going to see yourself on the map, but then you're available. So you'll see the difference between 1 and 2. And then 3, this is an actual trip coming in. So this is someone looking to pay you to give them a ride. So this is a good screen. It'll always up top say what they requested. That's UberX. There'll be a 15-second countdown for you to answer that request. If you don't answer it in that 15 seconds, it's going to go to the next closest online partner. Their distance of how far away they are, 1 minute, and their address. So you simply tap on that screen to answer, and then you are on your way to go pick up the customer. We want to talk about insurance quickly. So we do have a commercial policy. It's a $1.5 million commercial insurance policy. When you're offline, nothing changes from any other time you'd be driving, obviously. But the reason we want to see your name on that insurance policy is it tells us that someone knows you're using this car to drive with Uber. So perfect. And then when you become available, the insurance kicks in. So even before you've accepted a trip, you're just online. We have 50,000 injury, 100,000 total, 25,000 property. And then when you accept a trip, or you're actually with a rider in the car, it bumps up to $1 million liability coverage. This policy is with James River. You have the link at the bottom, t.uber.com/insurance. But it is a $1,000 deductible. So keep that in mind. Maybe a little higher than your standard. But God forbid anything happens, $1 million can be covered after you pay that deductible. So just to mention, I'm going to go through all these slides. And there is actually a chat window. Hopefully you can all see. I put a message in there. At the end, you can start putting those questions into that chat, and I'll get them answered for you. But first, we're just going to go through these slides, and then general questions, Q&A at the end. So we want to point out your dashboard. So you have your app. Obviously, you should know about the app, but you may not know about the dashboard. So it's actually located at partners.uber.com. So it's convenient. You can locate it. You can do it on a computer. You can do it on a smartphone. But it's a website, and it's separate than the app. But this is something you should be keeping track of. I like to say daily. So this dashboard has information such as all your payment statements, your vehicle information. You can add a vehicle there. You can't add a vehicle on the app. You have to add it at your dashboard. You have your tax information, rewards, and banking. So this is a site you guys want to definitely keep track of. The more you're going to utilize this, the more successful you're going to be, the easier you're going to find your time driving with Uber. So we want to let you know that we have your back, so partner safety. So drivers rate the riders to give you guys the control. So it's a 1 through 5 star rating system, and 5 being the best, nothing went wrong. Any issues, lower ratings. Any serious issue, you give a 1 star. Once you give that 1 star, you'll never be matched up with that rider again, as well as we're going to want to hear feedback. So we're going to assume something happened with a 1 star. We'll want to hear what happened. We can build a case on the customer that you gave the 1 star. So if they do this, whatever it was, repeatedly, we're going to kick them off the platform. So please take that seriously, the rating system. No random pickups. So this is different than hailing people off the street. So before riding with Uber, riders are required to create an account, and they use their personal payment, so a credit card, a debit card, already uploaded. So we are tracking every ride. So that's different than a taxi. We have all their information, so you should feel safe and secure with anyone that you're picking up on the Uber platform. And it's cashless transactions. So like I said, that debit credit card, you just upload it, but you don't have to carry any cash on you. So hopefully that makes you feel safer. They should know you don't have any cash on you. You could accept a cash tip, so that might be a time you might have a little cash on you, but you don't need to be carrying a large sum of cash. Okay. So maximizing your earnings. So there are better times than others to work on the Uber platform. We like to say if it's Monday through Friday, that morning commute is always good. This says 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. I like to say 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. That's when everyone's looking to get to work, maybe looking to get to an airport, to the train station, the city, what have you. People are out and about, moving around. So if you're an early bird, you can get out there. You're going to see some good earnings in the morning time. And then, there's a little break during the day. People are at work, people are at school. And then we see an increase 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. every weekday for that afternoon commute. People are coming back from the city, getting off the train, looking to leave the office. So definitely 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. a good time. Evenings are good. And then so Thursday and Friday, we see an increase in the evening time. So we like to say Thursday night starts the weekend for some people. Friday, it's going to be busy, 4 p.m. all the way to 3 a.m. Saturday, all day. Sunday, all day. It wouldn't go to 3 a.m. on a Sunday, but Sundays are good. Sundays tend to be a little slower, more relaxed, but a good amount of trips, so it's a good day. Some other factors that can cause demand would be weather. So if it's raining out, if it's cold out, there's snow. If you feel comfortable driving in these conditions, less drivers are going to be on the road, more customers are going to be looking for rides. So if you feel comfortable, poor weather, higher demand. Events. So we will send out a weekly newsletter about concerts, about sporting events, about festivals, and we just want you to be aware these cause higher demands. People going to the concerts, getting picked up from the concerts. So definitely be on the lookout for those type of events. Holidays, Halloween is a big day. New Year's, probably the biggest day for Uber. St. Patrick's Day is right around the corner, right? Like 2 weeks. That's going to be big. Anytime people are looking to go out and celebrate, they tend to use Uber. So if you're not celebrating and you feel like earning, Those are good days. So yeah, rush hour, late night, when the bars close. So if the bars close tonight at 1:45, 2 a.m., there should be a high demand. So supply maps and surge pricing. So surge pricing is the higher demand. So what we do is we charge a higher fare for if it's surging. If there's a higher demand, then we have drivers in that area. So on the left, you can see this is actually what we present to the customer. It says this is going to be 1.25 times the normal Uber fare. Do you accept this higher fare? Some people choose not to accept it. Some people try to wait it out. If they accept it, perfect. The request will go through. If you get it, you'll see the lightning bolt symbol, and you're going to be paid 1.25 times the normal Uber fare. So it's all based on demand. You can see the red is a little higher for the surge price, so it's 1.8. So it's all based on demand, but you'll see what the number is, and we multiply the whole fare by that surge price. So getting into some FAQs. How long should you wait for a rider? You should wait at least 5 minutes for any rider. So we like to say get there, they're being notified that you're arriving, give it 1 minute, and then try to call or text. And then if they don't answer that, wait the 5 minutes, try to call again. If not there, you can do a cancel and do a rider no-show. They'll be charged $5 for that. What if there are multiple stops? What if the rider changes the destination? That's completely okay, totally fine. So your payment is calculated based on the time and distance, so destination entries by the rider have no effect. So multiple stops are good. If they want to go pick up 2 friends and then they all want to go downtown, that's great. That's the first destination. You can always ask them to change that destination for you. So what if a rider makes a mess in the car? So this could be someone spilling a coffee to somebody getting sick. So we need photos. So at least 2 clear photos of the mess. Keep the receipt, get it cleaned, and then it's through the trip history. So you go to your earnings tab on the app, you go to trip history, find the trip, do I had an issue with the rider, request cleaning fee. Please try to do this within 48 hours. We're charging the customer this cleaning fee, so it's always harder to charge them when it's been a while. So try to do it as soon as possible, maybe that same night or day. But we can charge them up to $150, knowing that you may miss some time because of the mess, and obviously you got to get it cleaned. How about what if too many people try to get in your car? So the best way to do this, just politely explain that you can only fit as many people as seatbelts in your car. So you can encourage that group to request a second Uber. Good opportunity to give out a promo code if the other person has never used Uber before. But yeah, they tend to either have to order an XL or another Uber. So speaking of XL, the difference between UberX, Uber XL, Premium, and SUV. So UberX, that's your typical 4-door vehicle, 4 passengers, 3 in the back, 1 in the front. Right now it's 2002 or newer vehicles for Connecticut. So that's UberX, that's the most requested ride in Connecticut, in the country, all over the world. It's the cheapest option, most convenient. But if there's 5 people looking to go in one Uber, they can't request UberX. They're not going to fit. So they have to request an XL. So XL are cars with third rows. So you can fit 5 to 7 passengers. So the XL, so if your car does that, you'll still do UberX, but when an XL request comes in, you'll get that and you get paid higher for that trip. So Premium and SUV. Premium and SUV are the premium service. Used to be Uber Black. It used to be all commercial. Now we give premium trips to highly rated UberX drivers with premium vehicles. So this Connecticut site, you can see here, check uber.com/drive/Connecticut to see if your vehicle qualifies. There's a few tiers. Some vehicles can be older than others to qualify for that premium status, but they're more luxury. Some of the newer, not as luxury vehicles can still qualify you. But it's after 25 trips, 4.7 or higher rating, and the premium vehicle. You can do premium trips as well. So how do you get paid, and how much can you expect to So the fare for every trip is calculated by Uber, and the payments are made via direct deposit right into a checking account by every Thursday. So the work week is Monday through Monday. We deposit, you get it by Thursday. So earnings really depend on where and how often you're driving. So try to work those busy times. Can you have a spouse or another passenger in your vehicle? No, you cannot. When a rider requests a trip, their expectation is to fit as many passengers in that vehicle as you have. So you're the only one who passed the background check. Having passengers, these non-customers in your vehicle, can compromise your partnership with Uber. So if a rider reported that someone else was in your vehicle with you, a friend, whoever, your account can be waitlisted. So how do taxes work? Partners are independent contractors and get a 1099 form. So you're responsible for filing and paying your own taxes. Uber does not provide tax advice. We do have a partnership with H&R Block, though, so they work really well with us. They give us all the information. We could send them your way if you needed. So where can you drive? Anywhere in the state of Connecticut, you can do pickups. You can also do pickups in New Jersey, Rhode Island, or Massachusetts. You cannot drive in New York City. Well, let me clarify, you can't pick up in New York City unless you're a commercial driver with a TLC license plate. So you can drop off anywhere. So drop-offs in the city are fine. You have to come back empty-handed through a toll. Doesn't have the toll, just empty-handed. But coming up here, we have who pays for the tolls. So if you drive through the toll, the Easy Pass price, that amount will be automatically charged to the rider and put onto the fare. So we always suggest having an Easy Pass. They're free, you put money onto them. So you use it, and then it's put onto the fare. If you do end up in New York, any of the 5 boroughs, Uber will also credit $15. That's charged to the customer as well to help you come out through that toll and knowing that you can't pick up. Do you have to log a minimum number of hours? Nope. As an independent contractor, you're your own boss. You make your own hours, work when you want, just whenever you want to earn. Just turn on the app, go online. No minimum number of hours. We do recommend completing 1 trip every 30 days to keep your account active. So here's some sites. Uber.com/drive/Connecticut. That's our Connecticut homepage. We do in-person sessions. So we are somewhere in Connecticut 5 days a week. That Connecticut site will have our schedule. Stanford, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's always 11 to 4. West Haven, Tuesdays, and Hartford, Thursdays. So we went over partners.uber.com. That's your homepage. And then there's also help.uber.com for streamlining some issues. So right now, I'm just going to open up to any general questions. You can put questions right into that chat. I'll read it out loud, and I'll get them answered for you. I'm also going to chat a video you can check out for the app. So just any general questions, anything we didn't cover, anything on your mind, please chat it to the chat window, and we'll get that answered for you. So just anything on your mind, put it into the chat, and we'll talk about it. Hey Steve, how you doing? Got a question? Steve, if you have a question, you can type it right into that box, and I will answer it for you. Okay, so yeah, if you're looking to take people to the casino from your home, how do you get those fares? Well, with Uber, it's all on-demand driving, so there's really no set fares, or set, they don't set it up prior. We're just matched with the closest driver. They get to be, you take them to where they need to be. We do have a set destination feature, so that's something that could help you. So if you open up your app and you're still offline, you can go to the top left, the notepad, or maybe top right. There, you could actually set a destination. So I would set that destination for the casino, and you hang out, and if anyone's looking to go that way, it gives you trips only going towards where you want to be. So what do you mean by the deck? The deck you can send out? Just clarify that for me. What are you looking for? Oh, the presentation? Well, it's going to be on this channel. So just this YouTube channel, it'll have the presentation. It'll have prior presentations as well for your convenience. But are there any other questions I can answer for you while I have you? So we're going to get more information on the set destination here. Well, it should just be in the app showing some of the newer features. But really, that's all it is. You set that destination, and it's to eliminate. So we have people that wanted to, let's say, commute to work, and they've been put at risk getting taken, the opposite direction. So when you set that destination, you can do it twice a day, up to 60 miles. You'll only get trips heading that way, and it doesn't guarantee any fares, but it can help you, eliminate you from getting taken to where you don't want to go, as well as, try to get. It could just be halfway there. It could be the full way. Definitely try it out. So any other questions? Anybody can chat into the chat box, and I will answer their questions for them. I can't email you, but if you have a few more questions, just chat them here, and we'll talk about them. Just anybody else with questions, please chat them in. Steve, if you have more questions, put it in the chat box. See ya. Oh yeah, so the availability for the Uber CT again. Yeah, so we have our schedule. It's on the website. So uber.com/drive/Connecticut. But right now it's Stanford location is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 11 to 4. West Haven is Tuesday, 11 to 4, and Hartford is Thursday, 11 to 4. But we do have the full schedule and locations right on that website. Okay, so I received an email regarding pickup percentage. Is there a minimum percentage that needs to be maintained? Yeah, so the idea is that if you're online, you're accepting trips. So if you're letting trips go, it's just delaying that pickup time for the rider. So if you're missing trips, yeah, we keep tabs on that. So just the easiest way to go about it is if you're not ready to pick up, just go offline. But yeah, if you're out there, we need you answering those requests. So this, Steve, this is for the schedule for us. That should be it. I've missed the overlapping. Okay, so that's fine. I mean, it's nothing to be too concerned with. It's not going to affect you. It's not going to affect you getting trips, your partnership, but it's just something to be aware of. If it dropped drastically, it's something we might, look into and see what's going on. But we know things happen out there. It's probably just an automatic notification. No problem. Thanks. Yep, no problem, guys. If you have any other questions, just chat them now. I'll stick around for a few more minutes. So I just want to thank everybody for joining. Just to remind you, visit those sites, your Connecticut site, your site, partners.uber.com. Come see us if you need us. We're around. I'll be here in the offices. Some places we're in a hotel or a driving school, but we have a main office in Stanford. We're here Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But definitely get out there, try a trip. It's not as scary as it seems. It's easy. The money is out there. So everyone, try a trip. It's Friday. It's gonna be busy this weekend, and have a good weekend. Thanks, guys, for joining.